Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Why am I showing that? I'm showing that because what's going on right now, the Iran war, it's not a war, it's still a conflict because it's not been declared a war by Congress. The reason why I show that is a lot of you folks, a lot of content creators who never served in the military, who never been in combat, who never seen some of the terrible things that I've seen while serving in war. I served in 2 wars. As a matter of fact, people, less than 1% of the United States citizens go join the military. Less than 1%. Less than 1%. Out of that 1% who join the military, only less than 10% of that 1% actually serve in a war. You hear that? Out of the 1% who join the military, less than 10% actually serve in a war. Well, guess what? I'm that less than 10%. I've served in 2 wars. What I'm hearing now is all this flabbergasting by content creators running their mouths about the president of the United States, who is Trump. They're running their mouths. They never served in the military. They definitely never served in combat like I have. They never put their lives in danger for the freedom that they have to talk about and put down their own freaking country that they live in. You have content creators right now on YouTube running their mouths and putting down their own country. You have folks who don't know anything about politics, don't know anything about global economic power. The reality is, we should have took Iran out back when Clinton was in office. We should have hit Iran back then, people. The fact is, this whole Iran thing is all about global power. Right now, China and Russia are moving in globally and trying to conquer other countries who actually have oil and take America out. See, a lot of these folks are running their mouths. They don't know anything about anything. They're self-hating their own country. For all you folks out here who hate America, won't you just leave America? Won't you go live in Iran? Won't you go live in China? Go over there and see how good that is. Most of these folks who are running their mouths about what's going on don't have a clue about politics or anything. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Most of these folks who are running their mouths have never been in combat for this country, have never put their lives on the line for this country. They're content creators living a very free life in the beautiful America. This is the only country in the world where you can run your mouth like this and haven't done anything, haven't served. I can go on and on about politics and so forth, but I'm not going to do that because reality is most of you guys can't even handle what I have to say because most of you guys have never been in combat. You've never been there. You've never been in an actual war. Most of you guys are sitting back here in America in the suburbs cracking jokes on your own country. I'm going to let that sit right there. I'm going to let it sit right there. Most of the folks running their mouths have never been out the country. They haven't been out the country. They don't even have passports. I've been to Kuwait. I've been to Dubai. I've been a whole lot of other places where you folks, believe me, would not want to go. And I've done it in war. I'm the 10% of that 1% who's actually served in war, and it ain't a pretty thing. The reality is, you have other countries who want to blow us away. War is a reality. You wouldn't have the freedom to run your mouth about your own country if guys like me didn't put that uniform on and go into combat. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all have a nice day. It's a beautiful day out here Tuesday. Stop listening to these content creators who haven't served their country and they definitely haven't been in war, run their mouth about nothing they don't know about. And remember, ain't nobody coming to save us. We gotta save ourselves. It doesn't matter who the president is. It's about protecting the country.